What's shakin' bacon? If you love fun, playful cards and want to learn how to make a shaker card, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Nancy Novak from Stampin' Shout, and in today's tutorial, I'm featuring Stampin' Up's brand new Party Piggy stamp set and die set, and I'm going to show you step by step how to make a shaker card. And stay to the end because I'll show you two other coordinating cards, a graduation piggy and a birthday piggy, and I'll let you know how you can get all three project sheets. So let's get started.
So isn't this stamp set cute? I just thought it was so fun that I had to have it. So we're going to make a shaker card. And so the stamp set and the dies, there's 5 dies. So the dies will cut out the pig's head and body separately. There's a little circle we're going to use for our shaker card today. And then it cuts out the hat and it cuts out the little flags or the little pendants. And it's got cute little fun sentiments. Let's party, what's shakin' bacon, happy birthday to you, and I am so proud of you. I already gave out my graduation card, but I do have a picture of it, so stay to the end because I have 2 more cards I'm going to share with you, a graduation piggy and a birthday piggy. So the first thing we'll do, let me show you the supplies we have. So I'm using strawberry slush for my card base, and I have a white piece for the inside. I have a white piece for the front. I have a piece of designer series paper, a scrap of strawberry slush, and a couple scraps of white. So this designer series paper is brand new, and it's called Celebratory Sips. So it doesn't go with the piggy. It goes with this Sip and Chat, I think is what it's called, stamp set. It's really cute. But the back side is generic. It's just got pretty designs, pretty flowers, some fruits and vegetables so that you can add to your drinks. And then here you've got lots of little fun designs to make little fun cards that say cheers and let's have a drink or whatever. But pretty paper. You can use it for lots of different occasions, right? So the back side of this has the drinks on it, and we're going to use this side because I think it really is pretty with that pig. I think it kind of resembles pig paper. All right. Oh, we also have a scrap of Pretty in Pink. All right. So let's go ahead and glue the front pieces together. That way when our pig is done, we can attach him. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to glue the white piece to the front of the card and the designer series paper to the front of the card. I fast forward, so this will be done in a second. All right, we'll save that for the inside. Okay, we're going to take these 2 scraps and I'm going to bring in another new item. I'm going to bring in these 2 dies, which is part of a new die set. It's called Impressions of Bloom dies. It's got all these gorgeous flowers and it's got these fun ovals. And you know, I like to use different shapes in the background of my card, so those are perfect. And the dies do come with this stamp set, which we will be using one day soon. Can't wait to start playing with that. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut out these 2 ovals. They look exactly the same. After I cut them out, we'll talk a little bit more about them. Okay, so we have these 2 ovals, and this one's going to fit right inside of that one. So you're going to notice when you get these dies that one of them has a stitched edging to it. And when you cut, that's the white one that I cut out. So you get the little bit smaller solid piece that fits inside the other piece. But you also get this little trim border, which looks like that. Okay, so what you can do is you can glue this on, and that gives you the stitched look. But I thought this was a little bit easier, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these 2 pieces together real quick. And don't forget, I have a project sheet for all of you who are my newsletter subscribers, and you can sign up for my newsletter for free. And there's a link down below this video. Takes you right there to sign up for my newsletter. And then after my weekly video is done, I will email you the project sheet for tonight's card. Okie dokie. Let's bring in this pink piece, and we're going to go ahead and stamp our piggy. And we're going to stamp in Memento black ink. Okay, one thing to think about when you're stamping the body of the pig, it looks like I have enough room right there to stamp this pig, but when you go to cut it out, it's got a little bit of a bump up where the neck is, so that doesn't fit. So I am going to go ahead and stamp the body of the pig down here in this spot, and that should give us enough room to die cut. And then I will stamp the head right there. And since I have the ink out, I'm going to bring in this scrap and I'm going to stamp my front sentiment. What's shaken bacon goes perfectly for a shaker card. So I'm just going to color in a couple things here on the piggy with my Stampin' Blend. So I've got light smoky slate and light pretty and pink. I'm going to color in his hoofs with the gray. And I think I'm going to color in the spots in gray. I did my other cards. I colored the spots in with the pretty and pink. But I'm going to color them in gray. But his snout and his little ear, I'm going to color in pretty and pink. So my stamped image didn't come out too much, so I just took a little black pen and drew the line in a little darker there. Okay, now we can go ahead and die cut these out. Just like that. So let me die cut those out really quick. Okay, so there's our little head and the little body. Now I'm going to bring in the circle die that comes with the set, and I'm going to center it right in the middle of the pig's body, and then I'm going to cut that out. Okay, we don't need this little circle, and then there's the little hole in there that's going to be where our little shaker is going to go. Okay, these are called small circle shaker domes, and there are 12 of them in here. And then we have some little shaker gems that we're going to use. And one more thing, got to bring in a 2-inch punch, and I'm going to bring in a scrap here. And I'm going to punch a 2-inch circle. So you can do a 2-inch circle, or you can use your dies, your punch. Just want to be able to have something that fits behind the pig's body. Okay, this is the easiest way to make this shaker card. So I'm going to open up my little gems here. And then I'm going to take my little dome. I'm going to turn it upside down. And I'm going to go ahead and add some sequins in here. Oops. And then I'm going to add my circle just temporarily and flip this over and see what it looks like. See if you have enough of the sequins in there. Oops, I dropped some. Put them back in. So I will have all the supplies that I used to make all of the cards this week that I'm going to share with you down below in the description below this video. And if you pop over to my blog, you'll see great big pictures of all of tonight's cards. So now what we're going to do is, there is a little sticky edge that we're just going to take off the backing, just like this. Discard of that. And then we're going to bring our circle in, and we're just going to put it right over the top, just like that. Okay, so there's our shaker. All our little sequins are in there. Now we're going to bring our pig in. So it's going to fit over it just like that. But first we have to take the sticky off. So there's sticky on this side too. Just like that. Take that off. And then this just fits right over the top. Easy, right? Isn't that fun? I love it. Okay, so he's going to go like this, and his head is going to go right there. And then we're going to put that on the front of the card. So I'm going to glue the body on. And I have it right down here at the bottom of my oval. Oh, he's very cute. And I'm going to pop his head up. Okay, now this can go on the front of our card. And I'm going to put him up here at the top. Make sure his ear's on there. And I'm going to pop that up also. Okay, so let's bring our sentiment in. And I'm going to cut each one of these words out. I'm just going to cut them in little rectangles. And I'm just going to glue them on to the bottom of the card. So far, so good, right? Isn't that cute? Just love it. It's fun, fun. Okay, I'm going to bring in some of this pretty twine, and I'm going to put a double bow somewhere. So I'm just going to fold this in half, and then I'll make the bow on my fingers. I think I'm going to put his bow right there. Okay, we'll just attach that with a glue dot. Oh, that's very, very cute. So far, so good, right? Oh, I love it. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, let's do the inside real quick. So the set comes with a confetti stamp. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that in Memento black ink. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Let's party. I'm going to color in these, the confetti in all the different colors that, let's see, I'm going to use Pretty in Pink and Strawberry Slush and a little bit of Peach Pie. Okay, let's glue this to the front or to the inside of the card, and then we'll go back to the front and see if we need to add any embellishments. Okay, I have these Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems, which they go really well with all the cards that I'm making this week. So let me think, what do we want to put on here? I think we'll put a couple of these pink ones on. I don't know if you guys can hear, but Henry's in the room with me, and he's he's kind of moaning a little bit. He wants to go out. I think he's had enough. Okay, let's take a peek. I like it. What do you think? Can you see it? It's so cute. So what's shakin', bacon? Let's party. What a great sentiment, right, for this card, because you can use it for any occasion, any occasion that you want to celebrate. So anyways, I thought that was really, really cute. So again, if you're a newsletter subscriber, you'll get the project sheet for this in your email about 8 o'clock this evening, just a little bit after this video is over. And now let me show you a couple other cards. Okay, so this one is actually a college graduation card. And what's cute about it is you can bring in the school colors. So there's U of M colors. And then it's kind of a fun fold where it's just a partial front. And then I already signed it on the inside. So, and then inside it says, I am so proud of you. And then I colored the little party confetti in the school colors also. So I thought that was really a cute little card. Just a quick little sweet thinking of you card, right? And then I made this one. So again, I have that oval from the Impressions of Bloom set, very versatile background die that you can use for a lot of your cards. And then I colored it, or cut the pig out of the paper, colored them in a little bit, put a cute little party hat on them, cute little double bow. And then again, we have the fun confetti inside. So there you go, 2 more cards that you can make with the Party Piggy set. And again, if you'd like the project sheets for these 2 along with tonight's newsletter project sheet, all you need to do is make a $35 order at my online store, and I'll send you all 3 of the project sheets. And then for $50, you're also included in my monthly thank you mailing, where I send out a handmade card that you can resend to somebody else, and a cute little sampler of an embellishment. So I hope you liked making the shaker card, and I hope you like my other cards. The other one I just showed you, I pre-recorded this, and I already gave that one to my niece. So let me know if you have a favorite. Thanks so much for sharing your time with me on this Wednesday evening. So thanks again. See you next time. Don't be shy. Stamp and shout.